Hey guys, so I decided to do one more video of Tears of the Kingdom before I retire it. And I thought this was a pretty cool idea. So this is the Hero's Path. And I guess it's not rewound. Hold on, give me a second. I want to start from the very beginning. Let's go faster. No, I'm I'm gonna let it trace and through the beginning to the end of my path and talk about my experience with this game. I'm gonna line up the camera a little bit. There we go. No, there we go. I don't know why it didn't start from the beginning. Oh well. I'm not gonna do this at normal speed either, cause like I'm gonna do this at this is triple speed right now. I'm gonna do this at double speed. All right, starting from here. All right, let's play. At hmm. There we go. So yeah, this game was very challenging in collecting all the armor and collecting all the shrines and shit. Look at that. I'm pretty sure I just head up 2 shrines. I'm pretty sure I'm heading up to Rito Village and just knocking out the shrines I see and mark. Okay. So I just discovered fast travel. Now I'm just going off the rails. I'm not even going to any temples. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. And now I went over there because I'm like, fuck it, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this thing, and now I'm ditching that. I kind of went back and forth between the main story and doing my own thing, because I really don't care about doing the main story right away. I'm gonna have me a Mentos. Uh, oh shit. I wonder what I'm dying from. I died from the ice hydra up there. I know for a fact that's what that is. Because that shit's really hard if you don't got the right equipment. And I'm too stubborn to fucking actually, not challenge it. I don't know what I died from there. So I teleport a lot. Anybody that plays this game teleports fucking fast travel so much. I don't understand people. That game, I guarantee there are people that just say no. I'm just gonna travel this. I'm gonna make this a real enjoyable thing. Well, that's not me. I feel like double speed is. Oh, you know what? I got like almost a third of the thing done. Which, you know, oh, I died a lot there. Did you see that? I like died 3 or 4 times back to back. What was that? uh, I wish this thing automatically put me automatically like sky or underground. Oh, it actually shows like I was underground and now I'm up here. I'll try to catch that as I change where I'm at. Uh, hmm. What was the hardest temple? None of them. None of them were hard. Uh, the most annoying would have to be the water temple because you would have to figure out how to get to different floating passageways, and that just annoyed the shit out of me. Uh, it was all easy to figure out. For bosses, I think the Queen Gibdo was the most annoying, only because she had her little. Oh, I see. Whenever I'm going to the sky, I'm just gliding down. Oh, that's me going toward the fire temple, and now I'm back up here. I must have beaten it. Uh, what was I saying? Uh, I I like playing with the original tunics, more preferably. Preferably, blah blah blah. Uh, because I'm just a classic guy. Uh, let's see. Uh, I'm half asleep. I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. Uh, uh, so some of the outfits I just could not find, so I was looking them up, and it had said the Twilight set was going to be the hardest because of you had to fight the King Gliok. You know, I actually made a recording of me fighting him. He was well, he was a pushover only because I had the right equipment. So I don't know what you could say about that. Uh, what did I think about the ancient hero aspect at Alpit at the end? Well, you know, actually, I'm very interested in wondering who the hell it is. I saw some theories that he was the hieroglyphic of the man with the red sword. The zone like so if you don't know what this is a one-piece outfit that changes your entire design into a Zonai warrior called the Ancient Warrior. The Ancient Zonai Warrior? Yeah, and so I personally think, okay, so this character fought by Hylia's side when Demise was trying to fucking rule over, I guess. Look look at all that freaking. Like, you're gonna see all these freaking shrines just connect in some one way or another. There's no choice. Uh, when I was trying to knock out the remaining shrines, I did look them up because I did not have the patience. I hate the shrines that require you. Oh, I'm down here now. That require you to have a mission that you have no idea where it starts. And those are the ones that I ended up having to look up. Because I'm not I don't have the patience for that. Anywho, uh, my favorite temple would have to be the first one because I just love the whole fucking. Okay, I'm down here again. I spent a lot of time in the depths. Fully, uh, I wanted to fully map it out because for my own enjoyment, and you actually get a medal for doing that because you don't have to do that. And there's no like point to doing it. You could go around and do the things that you want to do. But I'm like, no, no, I got this. I've seen that there are people that got all the Korok seeds, and I thought, well, you guys are straight up masochists because, my God, that would there's 1,000. There's 1,000. It would take me weeks. It would take me the same amount of time it took me to beat the game to get the Korok seeds. And I'm not about to walk around this place just for Korok seeds. I would have to look at a guide because I'm not going to search my eyeballs out trying to figure out, okay, where are the Korok seeds. There was a quest to get to discover all the wells. I'm not doing that. I have no idea how many wells there are. There is the mission to give, that weird glowing monster brother, all those glowing monster gems. I'm down here, I guess. I'm not gonna do that because do you know how many caves there are and how secret of where all the caves are? I guarantee I knocked out most of them, but it doesn't mean I'm interested in doing the rest. There's just so much. This game was too much. There's too much to do. And for those who get absolutely everything, kudos. Because that's a level of tolerance I do not have. It took me a while to figure out where the throne room is because I couldn't remember what the throne room even looked like from from Breath of the Wild, and it took me after fighting the Phantoms. Spoiler alert! After fighting the Phantom Ganons in the Sanctum, that the Sanctum is the throne room because I didn't think, oh, there's a throne up there. This is the throne room. Yeah. Did the blue tunic need a redesign? Yeah, maybe. I actually don't like the thought of Link going to blue instead because green was his go-to look. And he does have his own tunic, the Tunic of the Wild, that's supposed to be his green tunic, but you have to unlock that, and it doesn't look good at all. I like that it's kind of modeled after the Tunic of the Hero outfit, which, suggests that this might be from the Doomed timeline, but I've theorized that it's actually from all three But that's on another thing I can't get into right now. You know how excited and happy I was when I discovered I can fuse a shield with uh it's not a cart, is it? It's the little platform with wheels, the Zonai that you can do with the Zonai capsules. I got very excited about that because you can actually skateboard, and he actually does his own little, like, they wanted people to discover this. This was so hilarious. Uh, yeah, I'm happy I made my own home. Like, I'll show you what the home looks like after we do this, because I'm pretty sure I'm at that location. Uh, yeah, I'm glad I made my own home. Made me mad that my old home got taken over by Zelda. Like, like I said, uh, apparently she kicked me. There are theories. There's a theory that she kicked me out. There's a theory, uh, like she straight up took it as her, like, vacation home or whatever. There's a theory that, okay, they're a couple, so they both live there. When you go there, there's actually if one of the NPCs can actually go in there and sweep that house, like the one that Zelda took. Like, there's a NPC that will actually go in there and sweep. So it's like, okay, well, this is just open to the public now, huh? I am not nearly going fast enough. I'm sorry. I'm going to fast forward this because I am not even close. I don't have that much to talk about, really. uh, a fascinating quest that you got to do. Can I make this go faster? No. Three times is as fast as it goes. Uh, we're like almost 18 minutes in. I thought it was fascinating that you could become a Yiga and do their trials and do their little mini game and get the lightning helm. That was amazing. And, like, well, no, that was interesting, not amazing. What was amazing was the ability of the lightning helm. It's like, oh, well, this is kind of OP. I think everybody should get this helmet because lightning is a very annoying thing, and this pretty much says, lightning, eh, lightning's nothing but a thing. I can fight off lightning with my bare teeth. I know, sorry. I struggled a lot in these depths. I apparently know what I'm doing because I'm going, like, right to all of these freaking. Oh, I'm up here now. I don't remember when I was told this, but I have my friend Yuna. I'm pretty sure I'm sending this to my group and not just public. Uh, my friend Yuna told me that all the routes correlate with the shrines above, and I thought, well, that's just a very well, that's just a very easy and cheap way of finding all the shrines because, like, now I know where they all are. Because the light routes are so easy to see and find. Jesus, at 3 times, I'm still not even like. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep recording until the end. Hopefully, this doesn't take a whole half hour though. I don't want it. I didn't think it was gonna be that long. I'm just gonna eat these Mentos. I'm up there now. There were a couple times where I thought, well, this is impossible to figure out. Like, who could possibly figure this shit out once you look it up? And then to kill boredom, I decided to, like, do missions, just, like, random missions. I still have plenty of random missions, but it's not anything I really care about. Jesus, do I still have a lot to go through? There we go, that's a lot faster. I gotta hold this button. Maybe it's too fast because I'm kind of just going everywhere. Oh, that is the end. It doesn't do the full bar? That's weird. I'm gonna rewind it then, man. Like, we could go off, play, go fast. Okay. So it only does that little green bit. I guess maybe the whole thing's just like the amount it can record. That makes me wonder, okay, well, does it erase past experience, or does it keep going? I mean, does it not record anymore? I spent a lot of time around Hyrule Castle, just like slaying monsters, getting materials, seeing what equipment I can get a hold of. Well, what's cool is like you can, the royal passageway from the castle leads right back to the shelter, and I'm like, oh, well, that's delightful. I'm kind of low on health. I needed to rest. I like how the cursed statue doesn't do the same thing as the first game. Because the first game they took one of your either health or stamina. Well, they take the health and they don't give it back. They allow you to give it to stamina, but it would take something else. It was weird, and I never liked that, and I was very cautious about the cursed statue. But you can actually, it wanted money. So I was like, okay, well, that's something I can keep getting. I wanted to do the same thing I did with the other game, like stick with full health except for like 2 hearts, and then like try to cap the stamina, but I couldn't cap the stamina, so that annoyed the shit out of me. I mean, I guess I could have taken out another heart, but I feel like, nah. something to say about the final battle. So it's so good. I did something real bad. I went in without any gloom recovery items, and I just, instead of fighting because there's so many monsters on the way there, instead of fighting the monsters to get there, I decided to just uh, bash my way through, and I lost more than half of my hearts to gloom by the time I got to fight Ganondorf. And it was a struggle. I had healing items, but I only had like I only had 6 hearts. So that was very hard. That was very hard, and I'm stupid for doing that. I died a lot, and I guarantee Uh, I don't know if it's going to show it on this because it's because this is a continuation from that. So it recorded Ganondorf into my index or whatever the hell that is. So it recognizes that I played that part, but it's making me go back before I did that. Oh, I'm just up there now. Oh, this is when I'm trying to conquer all the sky shit. I had to build a lot of tech. A lot of it. And, I tried fiddling around. I did things that I saw on YouTube. Which is cool. That's a very cool mechanism for this game. I had kind of wished someone would tell me what happened to the previous abilities that you had from the last game, because the Sheikah Slate was the thing that you needed to do those abilities, and I still have it. I would love to have bombs, like infinite bombs on hand. I understand you had, yeah, Yunobo? Sudden coughing. Not good. Uh, yeah, but I hated the. I'm blanking right now. But yeah, I'd hate that you have to recharge Yunobo every 5 seconds after launching. So it's like, okay, I have to wait for you. You okay? You ready to do it again? And it's like, well, you know what my objective is. I'm gonna point to what I need. Why don't you just break it down? I don't know. I know he's not actually Yunobo, but like a phantom thing that the sage can give you. But still. Oh yeah, I was saying about the final fight. It's so cool because you have to really master your combat skills, because you have to do that. You have to be able to predict when he's hitting and do that time slowy thing to counter strike. And that was awesome. That was awesome that he did it, and it was awesome that you could do it back. Like, it was a back and forth. That was kick ass. And I died a lot. I died a lot because I didn't have a lot of health. And then it's always anticlimactic at this part of the game in every Zelda game. When he suddenly turns into a big monster, and he suddenly not as big as a threat as the game makes you think it is. Because Demon King Dragon, uh, I didn't get it. I didn't get how you defeated him at first, but I didn't actually lose that much health. I think I lost. I think I lost like one heart. That's it. Throughout the entire fight, I think I just lost one heart to him. And it's like, oh, he's got little spot. Okay, well that's the end of that. And it's like, oh, he's got little spots on his back. Let's just do that. And then I would skydive, and Dragon Zelda would catch you every time. Like, I'm just platforming. I'm like, okay, Zelda, catch me, Zelda. Come on, Zelda, come on, catch me. Don't make me fall. No, Zelda. It was very exciting, and it was so cool. And this makes me think, okay, well, that's if we do more games moving forward, well, we don't have Ganondorf anymore. He's done. There's no reason for reincarnation. Link can still reincarnate. That curse isn't gone, is it? Because Demise is gone? Anywho, because like we have to go with another threat now. Unless, because Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was still canon, and what that did is it opened up another timeline, and so if we do have another game, that's also a possibility. God, you know what? One of these days, I'm just gonna come back to the fight, and I'm going to I'm gonna record my fight with Ganondorf one of these days. Well, not one of these days. I'm taking a break from this. This was stressful. The fight was awesome. God, the fight was amazing. I think it's always a cheap move when the final boss, because at some point the final boss does send out duplicates of himself, and I feel like that's very cheap. I mean, they're distracted by your other stages, but like they could still come in and hit you when you're just trying to focus on the main one, which I thought that was very cheap and bullshit. God, you know, a part of me is sad because I didn't want this to end. Oh, while we're here, might as well show you the house. Garden, entryway. I'm wearing the sky tunic. This is the giant horse. This is an empty space because I feel like this just includes more. This is my shield display, but I didn't put any shields on there. I got the Big Goron sword. I got it's called the Dusk's Great Sword, but we all know this is the Sage sword from Twilight Princess. The Fierce DT blade. This is the bow. It's called the Dusk bow, but this is actually the bow from Twilight Princess, the one that Zelda uses at the end of the game. Some randoms. This is a Zonai bow. Not that strong, but I found it fascinating, so I took it. A Dusk bow. There's not that many interesting bows. My waifu here, because you can take a picture of anything and have the guy to paint it right here. And so I just took a picture of her and he painted it on here, which is awesome. Tea set, cooking station, my little pond thing where this guy just respawns. He's my little pet fish now. I consider this my little pool for Link. my shrine, my study, and my bedroom. Alright. Well, in case you don't know what the aspect will look like. That's the ancient warrior. The texture pack just changes to him, I guess. And no, I do not think he was one of the links. That's ridiculous. I'm going to switch it to my favorite link now. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, peace.